Hello and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Hennessy Performance Racing League Cup Series. And tonight we will be bringing you coverage from Chicagoland. Now we just saw a very exciting finish to the Xfinity Series. Seeing AlwaysJokerr getting the win at New Hampshire. Now he is going to be locked into the Final Four for the Xfinity Series. So tonight we have the same thing on the line. First round of the playoffs. Sorry. Um, the driver who wins tonight will be locked in for the finale at Homestead. So let's go ahead and look at our playoff grid. So we have our regular season champ in Chibi the Champ. He's going to be sitting atop of the cutoff or the cut line in the playoff series. Sitting 32 points above the cut line. YB right behind him, 31 above the cut line. The Heredia God sitting 18 plus to the cut line. And AlwaysJokerr having that final spot with plus 11 to the cut line. And now we see under the cut line, we have Elite Precision sitting there, minus 11. And we have Bean, minus 13. Smoke Zmog, minus 16. Nobes, Popo, Slick NASCAR sitting at 17, 18, and 19, and 20 below the cut line. It does look like we are going to have a rather small field for tonight. Looks like we are going to be having 9 drivers tonight. Keep in mind, there are 10 drivers in the playoffs. And as for our playoff drivers, it looks like Joker, Elite, Chibi, Heredia, and Nobes, and Slick NASCAR are going to be in this race. We could have a couple other drivers kind of shuffling their way in later on, but as for right now, I only see those drivers, so that's going to really put the drivers likes of like Bean and YB, they're really going to be behind the 8 ball in this championship series. And if we go back to last week, we did see Heredia pull off the win in the final regular season race. Sweeping the stages. He was smooth sailing for most of the race. And yeah, he was able to bring it home, saving fuel. So a great race from Heredia is definitely coming off of some momentum. Definitely one to watch for tonight. Another driver that has a lot of momentum coming into this is Chibi. Chibi in the post race interview, he made a statement saying that he wasn't, he didn't really, he was happy to get the regular season uh, championship, but he's here to win races, and obviously 5 wins on the season. He's definitely showing that this season. The other driver with 5 wins is YB. We haven't seen YB out on the track in a couple of weeks now, and a lot of us are starting to get worried if his 5 wins on the season is going to be all for nothing. But with YB missing the race and being 31 points above the cut line, that opens the door for someone like Elite or even Nobes to really climb into this championship battle on points without even having to go and grab a win. So now that we've highlighted our playoff drivers, let's go and highlight our drivers that missed the playoffs. Mr. Hex, I believe, is making his first start tonight in the Cup Series. We also have Jocko and Fireslayer, who returns out of retirement. He's going to be driving the 6 car this time. Whenever he was in Cup, he was in the 8 car before Fistbuster took over his ride. And it does look like we are able to join now. Oh, and it does look like YB will get into the race, so forget everything that I was saying. YB is right back out there on track. For tonight's pick, I think I'm gonna go with Chibi. Chibi has been very fast on these mile and a halves, and looking at him to grab his 6th win on the season and lock him into the Final Four. And we are underway. Does look like Chibi has grabbed the pole for this race. Now to turn 4, Chibi is going to lead the first lap of the race. There's already 3 bonus points right there, and we also saw Nobes hit the wall in turn 4. Now we see Elite trying to make a move on Chibi. Can't get it done. This race, you're going to see that it's very draft dependent. There's going to be a lot of big runs where you can't always take the runs. These drivers will be blocking aggressively. Tire fall off is not that much here, so what you see is probably what you're going to see for the majority of the race. Here comes Elite trying to stick his nose down in there. If you just get a nose in there, you can upset the car in front of you, push him way out of the groove, and he's going to have to lift to try to avoid the wall. Here we go, Elite to the bottom. Can't throw it in there as well as Chibi. Chibi's going to give him the bottom lane. Now we have our first battle for the lead. I believe Chibi got it that lap by an inch. Chibi hanging tough on the outside. Tough to do, especially in turn 1. Here we go, 3 wide. Joker's going to take the spot. Reddy is going to follow, and Chibi's going to have to lift out of this. Joker's going to lead the lap. Joker and Heredia are now 1-2 elites, sitting on the outside. Look at this. Got Fire Slayer. Gonna try to punch his way all the way up into third place right here. Lead with a little contact to the wall, but should be fine. Now we see this field starting to come back together. We see the 18 of YB who started in the very back of this field is starting to make his way up to this front pack. Got the one with him. Nobes, who had an impressive qualifying. You know, hit the wall on lap 1, lost all his spots, trying to regain all of his spots right now. Does look like Fire and Chibi made their way up to second and third, trying to put a run together against this 48. And Elite gonna crash the party. Elite's gonna take that spot. Elite's still looking for that first win on the season. Been close so many times. I believe he has 11 top 5s in this season, and starting only 14 races. Very impressive stat. He's gonna have to find a way into victory lane sooner or later. You know, consistency doesn't win championships. A win's gonna have to do it, especially in this format. It does look like we have a 7-car breakaway right now. YB and Nobes holding on to the end of that draft. Everyone else behind him gone. We have Jocko, we have Hex, we have Slick NASCAR all running back here. Slick's the one in trouble because he's the playoff driver. He needs to get around these two. 48 trying to break the draft. Drivers might have to save a little bit. Here we go, Chibi for second. Reddy is gonna go below his teammate. Teammate's trying to let him in right now. Elite's gonna have to throw a big block on the 18. Now we have playoff drivers 1 through 6. Reddy is going to hit the apron right there and bounce up the track, opening the door for his teammate. Going to leave the door open. Elite is going to try to take the position over for Reddy. Looks like he will succeed. Maybe. Or here comes Chibi for the lead. Chibi's going to reclaim the lead. Elite following him under. Still the only cars to lead in this race are the 20 and the 48. Now we see YB making a move for third. He is slowly but steadily making his way up to the front of the field. I'll tell you what, you do not want to let that 18 and 20 car get together because you're never going to see the lead again. And Heredia is going to move YB up the track. There we go, Elite. Yeah, he's going to make his move for the lead. He'll be trying to cross over, but Elite's going to block the door. Elite going to be your third race leader. Brady is trying to follow his teammate through. Going to need some draft help. Elite's going to try to give him that. Trying to find a space between Heredia and Joker. Not going to happen. Here comes Nobes for fourth. Tell you what, Nobes is a sleeper pick for this race. Nobes knows how to get it done on these kind of tracks, and I mean, only if Auto Club was in here. Chibi's gonna hit the apron a little bit. So clean. That's gonna be the stage. Does look like Elite is gonna grab another stage win. Brady is gonna be second. Joker's gonna be third. Nobes is gonna be fourth. Chibi's fifth. YB sixth. And Fire Slayer seventh. I don't know if I want to attempt to call where these drivers were. Slick might have got 8th, X 9th, and Jocko 10th, I believe. And we're going to get ready to re-rack them. Impressive first stage from Penske right there. Let's see if they can follow up with that. YB is going to jump up to the lead following pit stops, and here we go. Joker is immediately going to fall down to the bottom line. Might have been a little bit of lag right there. Now we are 5 wide on the backstretch. A big loser out of that's going to be YB. YB might have forgot to pit right there. Look at this. Now we got guys like Slick. We got Jocko, and we got Hex all the way up here now. All the while, Elite gonna pull away, being followed by Fryer. We have 3 wide into turn 1. Chibi on the bottom. Jocko is going to follow Chibi. Maybe a little bit of contact between him and the 17 right there. Here we go, Nobes 3 wide. Let's take it down on the bottom. I believe Nobes is going to hit the apron right there. And I've got to be careful right here. I don't know if Jocko is strong enough to lead this pack, but I have to get to business right now. Nobes is going to be the Unfortunate driver caught up back here. The front are starting to pull away. The Fire has caught the 21. Hard to generate a run by yourself on this track. Fire's going to try to arc it down, get a low exit, try to get a run off. Closer and closer he gets. Here comes the 20 of Chivy. Chivy's going to have a huge run down the back. Comes Chivy for second. Fire's going to have to give it to him. Trying to run wide so he can get settled into third right here in front of Joker. And it looks like he will. Ooh, Elite flipped up right there. Here comes Chivy back for the lead. Joker's gonna make a move for third. Ooh, and Fire. Oh, Fire around. Hasn't made contact with the wall. That's going to be a single car spin. That's going to hurt him very much. YB is on pit road. I believe he has lagged out of the race. Probably forgot to pit. Now we see Joker to the lead. He's going to have an amazing crossover on the 48. He's going to try to help his teammate around. Joker, a little bit of contact. Elite's going to clear for a second. Now they got a little bit of ground to catch this 20 car right here. Check in on Fire. See where Fire is. Fire is coming out of 4 right now. And the leaders are exiting 2, so it doesn't look like he is going to be going a lap down. So long he keeps his track position right now. Chivy is looking like he's pulling away from these guys. He's struggling with the handling of his car. He's going to go wide and let both of those drivers pass. Now it relies on Joker to see if he can carry this group of 3 back up to Chibi. It just doesn't look like they're gaining anything. Jimmy's car just rotates a lot better than those drivers back there. At least them 1 and 2. Definitely looking like he has the car to beat right now. You can see Elite dropping way off the pace back here. It looks like he's really struggling with the car. Can't tell if he's tight or loose. Like he hit the apron right now, right there. Not sure if X and Nobs are fighting for position right now. Last I checked, Nobs was in front. Oh, X. Guess we're gonna chalk it up to that. And my apologies, that was for the stage. Chevy is gonna take stage number 2. And Joker is gonna finish 2nd. Reddy is gonna finish 3rd. Lead's gonna finish 4th. X is gonna finish 5th. The Nobs will finish 6th. Flick 7th. Yako 8th. Fire 9th. And YB will get that spot. But it will not be awarded to him. He was not present in. So, what we've seen in this race, I think it's safe to say that Chibi is the car to beat. After that last run, he was able to pull away from these guys. We got Toyota, Chevy, Ford. Chibi's gonna take them all down into turn 1. Oh, and here comes a lead under Joker. Big power move. Not going to be able to make it stick though. X around the outside, trying to make it stick right now, but lead's going to hold off from that position, and here comes Nobs. Lead's gonna grab a piece of the wall right there. Everyone's gonna go under him. Blick is gonna hit the apron right there. He's gonna take the 10 car all the way up to the wall. Oh, and Hex into the wall hard. Unfortunate for X. That's gonna be single car spin, and we're not gonna see a caution from that. If we look further up in the front, we're gonna see Joker taking a lead, and he's gonna be following. We're gonna try to run away from this 221, and I believe the one just hit the wall. unfortunate for him. He had just got that track position back. Doesn't look like that's going to do him any favors. That's only going to hurt the 2 and the 21, I believe. Now we see Chibi back to the lead. A lot of different groups right here. Fire's trying to make his way up to this 21 and 2. He might have the run he needs right now. Heredia is gonna give the spot to his teammate. We're gonna see if that's gonna work. Make no mistake, once you lose time around this racetrack, it's hard to gain it back. The draft is so important. You may start to notice that the 20 and the 48 are starting to pull away from this group of 5, and that's really because, you know, the group is so big. Obviously there's a lot of draft in that group, probably more than the 20 and the 48 combined, but everyone is constantly checking up for one another back here, and it's just slowing this group down, making everyone tighter. It does look like we have lost X as well. Just frustrating riding back here. I've definitely been where these drivers have been. Trying to figure out why you can't catch those drivers just running together. Nubs is gonna get around Jocko. Try to stay with that pack and try to pull Jocko back to them. Brady is going to run a little high right here. It's going to kill his momentum down the straightaway. Fire's not going to make a move. It looks like Nobes is going to lift. Jocko is still trying to hang on to that draft. And I have to get there fast. They're starting to pull away. Let's see if we have a stream going for this race, maybe from Slick NASCAR. Things are starting to get antsy back here. Maybe Nobes has the live stream up for it. We do have a stream from Nobes. Does look like we have not that much more to go. Steve coming this time. Coming this time, we're gonna have 8 to go, and it looks like Nobes is saying it's time to go. He's gonna take that spot away from Fire. Nobes and Fire used to be teammates, so there's a little bit of respect between the two. Does look like the 21 and the 2 are a little too far back, and looks like these drivers are going to start battling against each other. Jocko is completely fallen out of the back as well, and here comes Heredia. Here comes Nobes, 3 wide. Nobes is going to take the spot. Huge slide job right here. And here comes Heredia trying to cross him back over. It looks like... Oh! Nobes is going to get the spot. Nobes into 3rd place. Maybe 7 to go. 6 to go this time by. Tibby has already stated he wants to win races. That 48 having 1 win on the season. All-time race winner, statistical leader. I mean, he wants to win races as well, and this race is important. This one will lock you into the championship before. Joker has never missed the championship in his career in HPRL. Can he lock himself in at the end of the first race? Trying to go for that 3rd title. Coming 4 to go this time by. Does look like Heredia is going to take back over 3rd. Fire looking to keep 4th. Going to shut the door on a lead, and here comes Nobes. Not going to have enough to run, and Heredia is going to hit the wall. There's a great battle back here, but we need to get up to the lead. Does look like Fire is starting to pull away with 3rd place. Right back up to the lead. Gonna have 3 laps to go in this one. Joker has had 20 laps to figure out how to pass Chibi right here. Chibi is actually gonna make a mistake right there. He's gonna hit the apron. Here comes Joker to the bottom. Joker is going to clear for the lead, coming to 2 to go this time by. What can Chibi do? Get back around that 48. And they are going to play bumper cars right here. Joker is going to try to stall any run the 20 has. Maybe just keep him going to the outside. Here comes Chibi. Right back to the bottom. They're going to make contact. This is going to be close. Chibi's right back under the 48. Joker's gonna try to slide him over. This is gonna be a really slow slide job if there is one. Here we go, white flag. This is the bell lap. Joker's going to send it on down into turn 1. Going to lose a little on exit. Is he too far back to make a move on the 20? Going to drive it on in there. He's not going to get there. Joker's going to hit the wall, and Chibi is going to come out of turn 4, and he is going to win at Chicagoland. Joker's going to finish second. Does look like your top 10 for tonight's race will be Chibi grabbing the win. Joker in second, Fire Slayer in third, Elite in fourth, Redia in fifth, Nobes in sixth, Jocko seventh, Slick NASCAR eighth, Mr. Hex ninth, and YB. Gonna round out your top 10 for tonight. Looks like Heredia is gonna grab the fastest lap for this race. Just try to get our race winners up in the booth. And now that we are joined by our top 3, let's go ahead and interview our winner. Chibi, how are you?
Good.
Well, we see you grab win number 6. We also see you lock yourself into the final 4. How's it feel?
What happened last season when I ran a 9 at Dover, and that was basically the end of that. So it's good I didn't do that time.
Well, with this, this win locking you into the playoffs, are you really worrying about the next 3 races, or are you setting your sights towards Homestead?
I still just want to keep winning, but yeah, I'll take a spot in the championship. So that's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And as I mentioned, 6th win on the season. How many wins do you think you can get to by the end of the season?
I think my last chance is really Homestead, maybe Phoenix, but that's really it.
You're not confident about the other ones?
No, I'm only really good at Mid-Ohio and the Roval when it comes to road courses. So, and in New Hampshire, I'm just kind of okay there.
Well, I think that's all I have for our race winner. Congratulations tonight, Shibby.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna go to our second place finisher, Joker. How are you?
Okay.
I feel like every time I ask you that, and you're not the winner, I feel like you slightly hate me.
I mean, there's nothing you could do about it, but as soon as I passed him, the car just was really loose when he was pushing me. So, but there's nothing definitely I could have done there. I'm just happy to get out of here with the second place finish.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's going to shape you up uh, looking pretty well into the points. Obviously YB having trouble in the race. I'm not sure where this is going to stack you up in the points, but definitely a good run forward tonight. Looking at the rest of the tracks before Homestead. What other tracks are you really setting your sights towards and maybe grabbing that win and locking yourself into yet another Final Four?
Um, Obviously Watkins Glen, since Chibi says I am a Watkins Glen merchant.
In the
So
super speedway.
definitely that track, and then Phoenix as well. But obviously you don't need to win in this format. Well, hopefully we'll see how the races go. But definitely just be consistent, run top three, be ahead of the people that I'm fighting. So ahead of Heredia today, ahead of Chip or Elite, who was behind me. That's just the main thing. Um, just being consistent.
Absolutely. I think that's all I have for you. Congrats on your second place finish tonight.
Yep. Thank you. Go Lakers.
And now we're gonna go to our third place finisher, and this one's a little of a little surprise. Fire, how are you?
I'm ecstatic.
You are? Well, we see you come back to Cup Series racing after, you know, going into retirement and now coming back and grabbing a podium finish. How's it feel?
Feels great. Felt good to get back into my car. Um, I just, sometimes you play these games for so long and you sit there and you think, what are you doing? Overthink, what are you doing wrong? You're trying this, you're trying that. And I got myself into a slump that I'm like, I need to take a break from the game. I took about a month off from it, went and played something else, and just wanted to come back, race with some of the friends, and it went very well. Thought I screwed Chibi over in stage two. I backed out of it and wrecked myself. Didn't want to do that. I didn't want to screw any of the playoff guys up. That's why I backed out in stage one. Um, but yeah, stage three, Joker and Chibi just got too far out ahead, and then the race was on for third, and that ended up being a pretty damn good one.
Well, that kind of leads into, my next question is, is there anything you could have done differently to maybe stay up with Joker and Chibi? I know that once two cars kind of pull away on this track and the rest of the drivers are kind of in a pack, it's hard to catch them.
Well, I mean, stage three, like I said, I spun out, took myself out instead of taking Chibi out in stage two, and I finished in the back. And then started stage three. Then, like I said, I was in the back, and there's just too much ground to make up. I don't know what happened up front that those two were able to pull away so fast, so easily. But, all in all, I'm happy. It was fun. I'm in like a chill vibe.
Is there any other races this season that you're really eyeballing and maybe looking to win?
No, I'm just come back. I just want to have fun. I'm in a whole different mindset now. So
Whole different mindset for Fire Slayer. Even got a rebranding on the name. Fire, congrats on your third place finish tonight.
thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Well, that's gonna do it uh, for us tonight. Hennessy. We saw a great cup race tonight. See Chibi get his sixth win on the season and lock himself into the final round. And yeah, next week we will be at. Let me double check. We'll be at New Hampshire, so definitely going to be a great race there. I have no expectations for that race. I have no idea who's going to come out on top at that race. So you should definitely, yeah, you should definitely tune in for that race next week. And I think that's it. And yeah, This is Brody from HPL, and we're going to see you next week at New Hampshire.